On my mic, that was a good idea. So hopefully y'all heard me. I'm hyped because I got a new tarot deck today. It's the B tarot, so this is my B theme. Okay, I'm gonna take off my shades because I'm not gonna be able to read these cards with these on my eyes. Welcome, 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 welcome to my channel. Now, what's funny is I look bright and happy and sunshiny. I'm looking at my self in the camera, but that was not the energy I woke up with, just so you know. I must say, the past, oops, I always forget I got the mic on and I end up hitting it. This past week with this full moon energy we've been dealing with, I don't know about y'all, but emotionally, I've been working through a lot. Um, Everything from healing past heartache to accepting that certain things, certain people are just going to be how they are, and not get angry about it anymore. Uh, Remembering times where certain friends, certain family members were still around to support me. So I've been having a lot of emotional baggage coming up for me to deal with. And I don't know about the rest of you guys, how you've been handling the energy of this full moon, but we're about to be in the new moon energy within another week. So brace yourself. So first, before I even jump in, because I got some things, I want to do something a little different today. Let me get these cards out already. This is a really beautiful deck. I encourage people to buy it. I mean, the book is in color. I'm not getting paid to advertise this. I'm just telling y'all, I like it. All right, there you go. So, all right, I think that's all of them. So I was thinking about doing a pick a pal for the week ahead today, whereas 2 pals, and then you choose this week or this week's vibe, whichever one you feel called to. And I'm going to use a card, Mother Mary Oracle card, for you to decide which week's forecast you feel drawn to. All right. You're also going to get a hand mudra and a focus card this week is going to come from the Healing Energy Oracle. I usually use my action cards because they give you an affirmation as well, but I think this is good. This is good because you're also going to get a hand mudra, and the hand mudras are going to give you an affirmation anyway. So before I jump into the forecast, let's clear space. Okay. Where is my... All right, here we go. I'm going to use sound to clear the space because I don't know where my lighter is right now. So we're going to take 4 deep grounding breaths in through the mouth, out through the mouth. And then I'm going to ask you to breathe naturally. I'm going to drum a little bit and chant. I just want you guys to really get grounded and emotionally grounded, really, and have your minds clear so that you can really, really tune into this week's upcoming energy, because July is really important, y'all. I don't know if you've been following me this long. If you saw the last moon reading, if you saw the summer solstice reading, all of those things are letting you know just how important it is this summer to really keep yourself emotionally grounded. Okay. Put on my glasses. Went from shades to glasses, right? Reading glasses, though. All right. So let's take a deep breath in through your mouth. You can sit either with your feet flat on the ground or you can sit on the floor. As long as you're sitting up straight. Today I am concerned with posture because when you watch this the new moon reading, you'll find out why. There are certain things that are going to be very important for your health, and blood circulation is one of them. So correcting your posture so that your blood flows is one of the ways to help yourself from either, blockages because you're sitting hunched over, or from changing the dynamics, the makeup of your spine. So sit up straight, eyes closed, palms open to receive on your laps, or you can just hold them out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in. Filling yourself up with light energy. Feel it like it's going up your spine to the top of your head. And exhale. Releasing out naturally anything that no longer serves a purpose within your body. Take another deep breath in through your mouth. Connecting to the energy of the earth. And exhale. Relaxing from the top of your head all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Continue to breathe naturally. In through your mouth, out through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your nose, whichever is easier for you, whichever is more calming for you. And as you breathe, deeply breathe. Visualize cleansing waters just pouring over you, washing away any worries, washing away any stress, washing away any pain. Breathe. Breathe. Feel the energy of your ancestors all around you, comforting you, supporting you, clearing your energy of anything that no longer serves a purpose. Feel that connection to the energy of Mama Earth. Every time you exhale, feel yourself getting more and more relaxed. This week ahead is going to be filled with positive opportunities, doors opening, See yourself standing in front of a door that was once closed to you. See it opening. Only you know what's on the other side. Even if you're engulfed by a bright light, what does that energy represent? Is it abundance? Is it prosperity? Is it wealth? Is it love? Is it romance? Is it a new job, a new career? Is it travel? Just make sure you see yourself stepping through this door that symbolizes opportunity. Feel the excitement and the joy. Literally feel it in your heart, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Breathe. Breathe. And slowly, slowly start to allow yourself to return to the space you're in. Return back to the same feeling of cleansing waters pouring over your body, feeling more relaxed, feeling more grounded, feeling more connected. Yeah. Let's take 4 deep grounding breaths through our mouths to return to the space you're in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Staying connected to that energy of light love from your ancestors and the earth. Breathe out. And surrender. Let go and let God, Allah, Jehovah, Olodumare, Yahweh, let go and let the Most High lead. Take a deep breath in. Feel that love, feel that support. Really feel it in your heart because it's always there for you to access. Breathe out. Letting go as you breathe out. Any fears. Opening up to trust and making room and space for faith. One more deep breath in. And exhale, letting out a sigh. Move your feet, your legs, stretch your arms, open your eyes if you had them closed. And let's really just wrap our arms around ourselves and give ourselves some love. I feel like when you're doing the work, when you're doing the spiritual work, when you're doing the healing work, you have to stop and acknowledge that. You have to stop and give yourself love because it's not easy to stay, I like to call it light and bright. It's not easy to stay light and bright in this world, in this time, you know. I think that's also raised my anxieties is a lot of the things, happening in the world at this time. And just feeling like I'm powerless. Ooh, look at the sweat. Y'all ancestors. My guys ain't playing today. All right. So I really feel like this is an important week. Not saying that other weeks are not as important. All right, we get it. The thing. Okay. Not saying that other weeks are not as important, But I feel like this week is pivotal. It's like a week where what you do is going to have huge, I don't want to say results or consequences, but it's going to have like huge, it's going to cause huge shifts in your life. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is set up, well, I'm not going to set up the pals. I'm actually going to make them as we go. So what I'm going to do right now is show y'all the 2 cards to choose from for either forecast number 1 or forecast number 2. I feel like we're all on the same path, but we may not all be in alignment this week with what is coming in. Some of us are going to be aligned with pal 1 and some with pal 2. So let me show you the 2 cards you can choose from. Come from the Mother Mary Oracle deck. Okay, one caught my eye. Is that it? No, it's this one. So this is going to be for group 1. If you feel drawn to this, then your reading for the week ahead is going to be in my first read. All right, this one is popping out at me. And if you're drawn to this one, then your message for the week ahead will be in group 2. All right, so it's going to take me about 10 to 15 minutes to do group 1. If you feel drawn to 2, come back in like 10, 15 minutes. Or you can listen to group 1 and perhaps you may find that the 2 pals aren't that different. We'll see. Okay. So let's get cracking. So I wanted to read this to all of you guys because this one was staring through my soul. And I feel like it's just a message for the tribe. Ooh, baby. I ate a muffin this morning. My stomach is still like, not enough. It's growling. All right, but anyway, it says, Our Lady of Promise, as you labor toward a peaceful resolution and become willing and capable of stepping into the freedom of a new cycle of your destiny, her light is here. Didn't I just say it's something new? Like, because the new moon is after this week. So it just really felt like this week is a turning point. Her promise is urging you onward. No matter what is happening for you right now, the deep truth of what is unfolding is her promise of new life. Everything else is just a symptom of that. Have faith, trust her, and believe. So if you've been feeling like me the last few days or just feeling out of sorts, like what is going on, this is confirmation that the things that are happening right now are happening because new cycles are beginning for this family of light. Now, I feel like this week coming is going to determine what is coming in for you and how. Is it going to come in with ease? Is it going to come in with difficulty? Is it not going to show up in the way you expect, so you're going to overlook it? Or are you going to stand in fear this week and just not grasp opportunities that are coming in? But this is a promise. Yeah, this is a promise from Mother Mary, the energy of Mother Mary, that as you step into this new cycle of your destiny, you're getting assistance and guidance. So get out of this energy of fear. Okay. With that said, I'm going to start with those that are drawn to this week. Okay. And this card is read last. That's your advice. So for those that are drawn to week forecast number 1, let's get you. Y'all see what I'm doing? This is a book. I can't with myself sometimes. I'm not a morning person, y'all. All right, let's get my week 1s. This hand mudra, I would say when you want to meditate this week, when you want to feel more grounded, this will be the one that'll help you. And I would say try to incorporate it in a morning ritual. Hopefully you get a mudra that you can do while you're walking or something. Okay, so if you were drawn to this forecast here, You have the hand mudra, Trimurta mudra. The Trimurta, that's a tongue twister. The Trimurta mudra is the mudra for harmony. So we're going to find out exactly why you're getting a card that's telling you to focus on harmony, which makes me think balance. But it says, this hand mudra assists with life transitions, literally what that opening card said. You know, we're stepping into a new cycle. Equanimity, and it also assists with balance. I just said balance. Sometimes I have to take note when something I said or intuitively felt is confirmed. Okay, that's for me. Oh, this is my pal. This mudra also benefits menopause, fertility, and pelvic issues. It cultivates emotional balance and support. It harmonizes change. And the instructions are to hold hands in front of the pelvis facing downward, touch the thumb tips together, and connect the index fingers to form a triangle. Rest the hands on the lap, palms facing inward. Lengthen the spine and relax the shoulders. And this group, your focus or your affirmation is balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Okay. I had things turned down so y'all could see the card. Okay, that's better. Even though it might not be that clear for you to see it, but yeah. Alrighty. Your other focus for this week. So besides balance and harmony, release. It says, I stopped fighting my fears. Yeah, this is my pal. I stopped fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. And that is your symbol, that little light symbol there for release. So that's something you need to do this week, okay? Overcome your fears. Focus on mindset shift, making sure your thoughts are cohesive with what you want to manifest. And yeah, just being open to being guided. So now I'm going to take a look at your week ahead. Move these over here too. See, this is a new deck, so it's not shuffled well. So I'm gonna probably just be pulling cards wherever I'm guided. Okay. Over these. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so let me pull them all out. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and next Saturday. Okay. So for Sunday, you have the honeymoon, and that's the lover's card in this deck. So you may find yourself having some romantic choices or love choices to make tomorrow. I feel like for you guys, it may come down to deciding between two people you love, two careers, two places to live. This isn't necessarily a romance. This has a lot. I'm feeling the energy I'm feeling from this is just you having to decide what or whom really is a match for your soul. And whatever is not will be released. So I do feel Sunday you might find yourself focusing on what feels good to you, what relationships in your life feel good and cultivate joy for you. What relationships and things that you're doing feel like a honeymoon, and decide if they're for the long term or if it's just a honeymoon period. It just feels good for now. Okay. So tomorrow, that's going to be the energy for this group. Monday, we have 10 of swords. So, and then right after that, Tuesday is the 9 of swords. So I really feel like Monday and Tuesday, be careful you don't let your mind put you in a dark space. Because what I do feel with this energy here for Monday and Tuesday, let me turn them around. I have to put them side by side. Okay, but now that's backwards if I put it that way, right? Can y'all even see them? I'm like, what's my point in flipping them around? Let me just leave them facing me. Okay, so it's just giving me that on Monday, you might find yourself remembering when you've been burned, when people have hurt you, when people have betrayed you. Monday's a good day to start healing. Maybe not saying think about these things and sit in horrible memories, but think about them in a way that you can realize um, where certain things stem from that you may feel and think and do and repeat, and so that you can stop certain patterns and cycles from repeating. Monday, it just feels like it's time to just let the past go. I'm even seeing some of you being suggested to write a letter, just fill it up with all of the times you felt hurt and discouraged and disappointed by people and situations, and burn that bad boy and let the healing begin or be complete, depending on where you are on your journey. Tuesday, don't stay up stressing. This is giving me the energy that Tuesday you might be worrying about career, money, or relationship. Don't let it keep you up. Don't let it stress you out. I feel for some of you, you carry other people's stuff. So maybe you have family members or friends who depend on you a lot when they're going through emotional stuff. And there's a need for you on Tuesday to find a healthy way to release it, to let it go, to decipher what is your ish and what ish belongs to somebody else. Okay? I'm going to get some clarity for Monday and Tuesday. Okay. What is this? King of Wands. And, of course, the Queen. So it's either going to be some worries about a past love that hurt you or a current one, or concerns about your ability to manifest the things that you want. Don't let your self-esteem drop. Don't let your confidence drop. Don't let anybody make you feel like how you feel is not valid. And don't allow anybody to knock down the things that you know you can achieve and that you're going after. Also, if this is going to be you dwelling on issues of heartache from someone current or past, between Monday and Tuesday, you're going to be moved to release these memories in some way or reach out to whoever you need to release to, because swords is a lot of mental stuff. It means thinking, 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 but not always communicating. When you see the Knight of Swords, that's movement. That's somebody coming forward to say something. But when you're in Nine of Swords energy, you're just kind of sitting in it, stressing out. And so this Wands energy here is letting me know that it's going to be worries over something, either about your worthiness or, and based off of how someone else made you feel, or you starting to carry somebody else's pain. Okay. So Watch out for that, because Monday and Tuesday are really good days for shining, for going after your passion. However, they are showing that memories, hurts from the past could hinder that, could get in your way and have your mindset kind of going backwards rather than forward. Wednesday's vibe, you have the Four of Jars, which is the Four of Cups. An opportunity may come in Wednesday. I'm seeing an offer, an opportunity coming in Wednesday that might be based on something you've been doing for a long time, something you've done for a long time. It just feels like something that hasn't been giving anything back. You've been doing it and doing it, doing it, but you don't feel like there's any return. Well, something's going to show up Wednesday. Mark my words. Either a call, a letter, an email, a text, somebody's going to offer you something. Now, trigger it may trigger you to think to past situations, but what I'm hearing is this is meant for you to realize that you're not the same person you were before, and that an opportunity coming back around to you again, it may look like the same thing you've been doing, but it's not going to be. It's going to be totally different. Okay. Thursday's vibe, we have the Three of Jars, which is the Three of Cups. So by Thursday, you may be celebrating something or have a reason to really be excited. Maybe want to hang out with friends and family or whatever the case may be. But I feel like something that happens Wednesday is going to give you cause to be very excited on Thursday. So if this is true, whether it's true or not, on Thursday, do something that excites you, that's fun. Get with some friends that you really feel are friends, family that's really family, not just by blood, and really gather with people who really want to see you succeed and make it, and celebrate, because it should be people that you also want to see succeed. Okay. Friday, we have the Two of Jars. That's the Two of Cups. Now we are looking at romance. I was going to say it could just be something you're very, very connected to, but I am getting for the majority of you on Friday, a relationship is going to take a turn. Okay. Now, if you are not in a relationship, you're not interested in no romantic relationship, then the only other thing I feel that this could pertain to is something you really, really love, that you feel like it is like this for you. It's going to show up on Friday in some way. All right. I really should have shuffled these a little better, but I guess those are the cards that had to come out. All right. So I'm going to make sure I don't see the same old sames. All right. The Melissae. This is the card of the Empress, I believe. Yes. The Melissae is the Empress. So I'm using this to clarify the energy for Friday. You're either going to really, really be in a creative mode where you're going to just feel like your ideas, you're ready to get them out there. You may really be fertile Friday. So if you want a kid, there you go. But I am getting the energy that you're, from going through this week, I do feel like for this pal, there's something about finding your purpose or your place that is coming to culmination this week. By Friday, you're going to be with your perfect match, or you're going to have found it. You're going to feel like it's your calling or whatever this is, a love relationship or a career, or even moving house or somewhere you're traveling. But whatever this is on Friday, it's going to give you a creative boost. It's going to make you feel like you can express yourself freely. You're going to just be in a vibe where you just feel like you found your niche or your match. And then next Saturday, we have the Eight of Swords. Next Saturday, don't allow yourself to get involved in anything that makes you feel trapped and stuck. There's an energy on Saturday next week that could make you feel like you got into something and you can't get out. But the Eight of Swords is an illusion. So it means you feel stuck in something, but you're not. That's like those times where you tell somebody, yeah, I'll do something, but now you realize I don't think I could do that. And you feel like, well, I'm stuck now. I have to do it because I said I would. And they're saying, but that's an illusion, because all you got to do is say, I changed my mind. I'm not doing it. That's it. And you're out of it. But in your mind, if your mind is in control, it's going to keep telling you, oh my God, we're stuck. We should have never said yes, or we should have never said no, or whatever it is. Get some clarity, as well as what could be the cause of this energy. The Emperor. And I went to the middle. Some of you may be dealing with a father figure that may be causing a little turmoil next Saturday. It could be your literal dad. It could be your baby's dad. It could be someone you were married to that you're not anymore. It could be a boss. I'm even getting like bosses if it's a masculine, but it's somebody who you feel stuck. Like, this guy, this masculine energy, it could be a man or a woman, but they're very masculine. This masculine energy has me stuck in something. Either I agreed to do a job I don't really want to do. I got into a relationship that now I'm kind of like, I'm not feeling anymore. Or this person puts you in a situation where you just feel like, I'm stuck. Or you got kids with this person and you literally feel like, damn, I'm stuck with them. So I don't know what they're going to do that will be a problem or to make you feel like you're stuck on Saturday. Because the day before that, you're finding the love of your life, your match. That could be a person, that could be a place, a job, or whatever. But here with the Emperor coming through, it's giving me the energy that on Saturday, this is literally a person. I'm going to pull one more card for that, and then I will keep it moving. 8 of Wands. Okay. This person's going to reach out to you. Somebody's going to reach out to you on Saturday. Somebody that you feel like you just can't get away from, or that you're stuck. They're stuck in your energy, or you're stuck in theirs. Someone's going to reach out to you next Saturday that either you worked for, was romantically with, or yeah, those are the two things I'm hearing. So I'm sorry, this is annoying me. It keeps flipping around. So do look out for that. I feel like there is going to be some kind of a contact coming from a masculine. Somebody that you just feel like, I don't know, they won't get out of your energy. They won't leave your energy. Spirit's coming through to let you know that's all a facade. You're not stuck with this person. You just feel like it. Or whatever this person does, you're not going to be stuck in it. It's going to feel, it may feel like it, but you're not. All right. And where did I put your main card? I moved it. The card with your advice. Where did I put your Mother Mary card? Did I stick it back in? Look at me. And I'm moving things around. Now I don't know where I put the card that started out y'all session. The card y'all literally chose to pick this pal. This is the second one. Pal. Where did I put pal 1? No, this is pissing me off now. So I'm like, I just had it in my hand, showing it to y'all. That's the card that has your last words of advice on it. Unless Spirit is like, no, need a different card. But that was the card y'all were drawn to. Okay, well, bear with me. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Now I feel like my mind is like going, how did you lose the card that was just sitting there? I might have put it back in the deck, because this was the one for everyone. I read this one, Our Lady of Promise. I must have stuck the card for this pal back in the deck. All right, because this is the card of your advice. So I want to find it. It's the card that will close this week's read for my group ones. I don't see the card. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to pull y'all a whole different card. I'm like, did it fall on the floor? How the hell did that happen? Like, it just got up and walked. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Well, I don't want to hold things up because I still have to do the other group that was drawn to the number 2, but that's odd to me. And watch it turn up later. So I'm going to give y'all a different card of advice since I don't see the initial one that you were drawn to. I'm going to do a double check. Like, did it slide into my other decks? That's weird. That's weird. All right. Well, I'm going to just have to pull y'all another card. Oh, just accept that it's missing. All right. Because I'm like, I don't even see it in the deck. Well, we'll go with this. This one called to me this time. All right. Oh, Christ. And I'm wearing my bumblebee outfit because it's representative of the mode I've been in lately, like the busy bee. And I've been getting told I need to relax and chill and rest and take breaks. So I've been trying. And then this card comes up and it says, Our Lady of Sweet Rest. So your advice from Mother Mary for this week, it says, although you may judge yourself for not having done enough, Mother Mary knows the struggle you have been enduring. Even the earth requires rest in order to replenish and continue her great work. Suspend your activity and any self-judgment and let go. In rest, miracles take root, ready to blossom at the best moment. Trust yourself and divine timing and be good to yourself. And I think this is why, now watch, I'll probably find the card now. I think because I was drawn to that first group, this is the advice. It's time to take a break. It's time to rest. We are the overachievers. We're the ones that will push ourselves to the brink of having no more energy for ourselves, you know, just to be for others. And they're saying the advice this week is to rest a lot. Whenever you get a chance, pull your energy back. If you feel like you don't have time for stuff, they're saying don't have that mindset, that you'll be surprised how things are just going to work out for you. So that was for those who were drawn to the first card. Now, if you were drawn to this card, this is your forecast for the week ahead. Okay. And if you're just popping in, this is why. Because now this is your pal, most likely. Okay. This card is your advice. I read it last. Oh, didn't I say after I read the other card I was going to find it? It's right down here. And I know y'all saw me looking around the table and on the floor over and over again. Couldn't see it. Now, pal one, I found your card. So apparently that advice was meant for some of us. I know I needed to hear it. This was the actual advice for my group ones, okay? You chose Our Lady of Peaceful Change. And it says, Our Lady comes to you now to allay your fears. Everything is going to work out for the best. Us, I need to hear this too. Even significant or perhaps unwanted change can become surprisingly gentle when you trust in her protection and care. There is healing wisdom beneath what is unfolding, and your soul shall prosper from it in due course. Be kind to yourself, and trust in her. All will be well. Trust, have faith. All right, ones, let me, because I know people that chose the other card are like, all right, already. All right. So if you chose this card, this is your forecast for the week ahead. This is your advice card. I'll read that last. I'm going to give you a hand mudra for the week. This hand mudra is going to give you an affirmation and also let you know where you will kind of need to focus this week. Well, your card just fell right out. Group one, by the way, your hand mudra activated the sacral chakra. So you did need, you are going to feel like some creative boost this week, or you need it. Group two, you have fearlessness. the Abhaya Mudra. And this activates your root chakra. This hand mudra, I love it because you could do this walking down the street. You could do it sitting on a bus, on a train. Nobody will know what you're doing. They might think you're saying hi, but I love hand mudras that I could do whenever, wherever, and nobody, I don't have to look like I'm crazy sitting like this or something. You know? But this mudra assists with safety, courage, and steadfastness. It reduces anxiety, it supports elimination, cultivates a sense of fearlessness and grounding. You hold the right hand slightly cupped at shoulder height, palm facing outward. Allow the right elbow to fall close to the waist. Okay, you're here. Your focus is: my courage and self-assurance is unwavering. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. All right. And I'm going to get you a message from light. Where else are you focusing besides fearlessness this week? Goodness. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. So this week you're being also guided to really work on your character, to try to maintain a positive outlook on things or mindset. And when you feel like you're struggling with that, just calm yourself, breathe, and transform any dark thoughts into light. Be conscious about what you're thinking about, because it's also going to be what you're manifesting. All right. All righty. Interesting. I look over, I see a hand mudra for transformation, and I just feel that's the overall thing for everybody this week here. This week is about change, huge changes, huge shifts. And it might feel like, oh, every week is about change, but no, this one is a change that is like pivotal. It's like it can change everything about your life this week, or for the choices that you make. Okay. So let's see what we got for you guys. All right. I hate new decks because they're not going to be shuffled very well. So I have to pull from everywhere. All right. We got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That wanted to come out. I saw this card like 50 times, the Friday card, and I was like, please don't let it come out. And it's here. Friday and Saturday. Wow. 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 For this group. Wow. That's why they drew my attention to the card next to me that says transformation. All right. So for those of you that were drawn to the week 2 vibe, tomorrow you have judgment card. It's called the rebirth card. And I just feel like tomorrow's going to feel like a fresh start for you. I don't know if this week you kind of were already thinking of ways that you want to change up your life or change up your routine or whatever the case may be. But tomorrow is going to be an energy of feeling renewed. So I am suggesting for you guys that were drawn here, use tomorrow to start new things. Like if you want to change your diet, start tomorrow. If you want to exercise more frequently, start tomorrow. Because I do feel like it's potent energy for you to be able to renew your energy. Okay. All righty. Monday, we have the Queen of Jars, the Queen of Cups. So Monday, you may be feeling um in your fields, but it doesn't feel like it's tumultuous or crazy. You just may be a little emotional. um Find someone you can talk to. That'll be good for you Monday. It'll keep you emotionally grounded. Talk to somebody that is a good listener, meaning they listen and they respond. They're not just somebody who's just sitting there waiting to talk. Um, you need to talk to someone who really, is supportive of you emotionally. But I see you feeling very like either very emotional or feeling very emotionally calm. I think you're also being encouraged Monday to be in that energy of emotional calm. And if you feel like you're not, then do something like come to this channel and click the playlist for meditations and visualizations and do that, because I really feel like Monday for this group here is going to be like a fresh start for you. After your rebirth energy, something you're going to awaken to on Sunday is going to shift you into this vibration of just feeling at peace. Let me pull another card for Monday. You have the sun. Something is really shifting for you. I should have chose this pal. You guys are gonna be stepping into some kind of happiness this week. I don't know what happened with y'all this past week. I don't know what's going on with y'all today. But tomorrow is like a fresh new start. Your life is getting a renewal. And Monday, it feels like you're stepping right into that. Tuesday, we have the Prince of Wands. And this could be a person coming towards you with a great opportunity. Mm. Something's prompting me to look in the book. Maybe just because I want to use the book because it's so beautiful. But I'm gonna read you from the book. They're telling me look at the book, read what it says for the Page of Wands, which I think I passed. That's jars. Is that wands? Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so I didn't realize this deck. That's why they told me to go to the book. This deck has a princess card. So that means the princess is the page. This is the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay, that's why they said go to the book, honey. You're reading it wrong. Knight of Wands energy on Tuesday. So this could be somebody. Let me just read it to you since that's what I was guided to do. All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing because it has a whole story. The keywords for that card is action, travel, and determination. All right. So it says slow and steady progress is the key. Okay. Do not rush headlong into a situation. You may be inclined to be super enthusiastic about every idea you have, but slow down and assess. This could also mean that there's a person who has become intolerant of others, especially if they do not share in their vision and ambitions. They can often be cruel, mean, and ill dignified in their actions. Their heat is used to burn rather than warm. I'm hoping that none of you are dealing with somebody with that energy. No Knight of Wands like that. All right. Or that player vibe. Some of you on Tuesday might be dealing with someone who's flighty, who appears in your life and is in and out, or they just don't commit. Someone who can't commit. And please don't let that be your energy. But the vibe I'm getting for Tuesday is a desire to commit to something, traveling somewhere, or somebody coming towards you that you want to commit to. But the advice for Tuesday is to take your time. If this is a person, don't jump right in with them. All right. If this is a desire, they're saying this could also be something you're very passionate about. Take your time. If you're very passionate about maybe a creative art form, you want to take a course. They're saying put your deposit, but don't put everything. It's like something with taking your time to do something. That Tuesday you're gonna feel like going for it, just doing it. And they're saying no, don't. Take your time. If it's a person or if it's something you just desire. Okay. Wednesday, we have the Two of Wands. This group here is, y'all need to be traveling or going somewhere. You On Wednesday, you might feel restless. You might feel like, I want to explore and expand. This could be career wise, or just travel. You just want to see more, know more, learn more. So on Wednesday, you're being encouraged to begin that process. If you Maybe that's why on Tuesday they're saying don't jump headfirst into something. You need to take it slow, because Wednesday they're saying to start to get out there, and get a better understanding of what it is you want to do and where you want to go and how you can make that manifest. But they're just saying Wednesday, you're going to just feel antsy, like you want to get out your house, you want to go somewhere. So if you can afford to do a short trip somewhere, do that. If you can afford to um, go take a walk in nature, that's free, but there's an energy that's saying you need to connect to the earth on Wednesday to get grounded, between Tuesday and Wednesday, because you're going to be in an energy of feeling very passionate. Something is happening before Tuesday and Wednesday for this group that's going to have you very, very happy. And it could have you anxious, like, now I could do this and now I could do that. And now I want to do this and another. And they're saying Tuesday and Wednesday, take your time, but do take the steps necessary, okay, towards whatever it is you want. Thursday, Eight of Pentacles. There's going to be some discussion about how you work. If you have a job, you're very good at it. However, you're being I feel like you're not being what's the word, appreciated or seen at your true value and worth. For some others of you, you're going to start to realize that something you've been doing for a long time is just not what you want to do anymore. It's not your calling. So Thursday, you might find yourself reassessing, what is my calling? What do I want to do? Am I meant to do what I've been doing? Am I supposed to be doing something else now? Yeah. And if you look through the window, there's people talking. So it's like they're analyzing what you're doing, or they're discussing that, either you're not doing it good enough or it's time for you to move on to something else. So I do feel Thursday, your career, even if you're a stay-at-home parent, something about that's going to be questioned on Thursday as to whether or not that is your purpose and what you should be doing. For clarity, we got the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So there is going to be communication that has to do with your work. Yeah. With the Page of Swords, somebody's going to come and tell you something and let you know something, or it's meant for you to use that energy that day to speak up. If you're unhappy, unsatisfied with what you're doing for work, or you're unsatisfied with how you're being compensated, Thursday, you should speak up about it. All right. Because if you're on the other end of that energy and people are talking about you, they're going to say it. They're going to come to you and give you honesty. And I'm a little nervous about that because Friday is the Three of Swords. You're a little heartbroken on Friday. Or there's a potential for something painful to hurt, something to hurt you. This could have to do with a love relationship, that Knight of Wands, or it could have to do with what occurred on Thursday when it comes to work and career. But Friday, you're going to be nursing some wounds, or it's potent energy for you to be suddenly hurt by something or really feel heartbroken. So let me see, what is the advice for Friday? We got the Hermit. So Friday is a good day for you to pull your energy back. Don't be on social media. Don't be out socializing. It's a good day to pray, meditate, Stock up on some spiritual books to read, something. But in hermit mode, it's time for you to go inward. So whatever happens that hurts you, it's intentional. Your guides are forcing you to go within and take another look at what your joy is. You start off the week with the sun and feeling happy and joyful, but somewhere in between there, you not really going towards what your calling is going to affect you. So Friday, they're saying pull your energy back and look for the truth within of what it is you really feel called to do. Because, honey, on Saturday, you got the death card. You saying bye-bye to something. This next Saturday coming is a huge transformation. That's why I was laughing. I saw the transformation card here, and then the death card came up. Something's being put to rest. Now, this headstone has the number 13 on it, but that's the number for the card. But 13 may be significant, or the number 4 for you guys. Take that if it resonates. But I do see you peacefully letting something go. Okay. So that something new can come in. I don't know if it's going to be a career or somebody you thought was going to be a mate, but something is going to cut deep and hurt this week. But in the end, it's a transformation that's necessary. And you know what's really creepy about you, this group here? Your week started off with rebirth and ends with the death card. So it's almost like you're stepping into this week after going through a transformation, only to be hit with some more things that need to transform in your life. And you're going to be doing another rebirth by the end of the week. Next Sunday, you're probably going to find yourself feeling like you're reborn again. But to see the death card is great because it means something that no longer serves you, you finally let it go. And then the world card to clarify that. Well, and then your new cycle really begins. So for this group here, this week is very, very pivotal for you. The choices and the decisions and the moves you make this week are going to decide the energy of the new cycle you're stepping into. Okay. And last but not least, your advice for the week from Our Lady who sends the angels. And it says, my book fell. Sorry, y'all. It says, with a pure heart, free from any intention other than manifesting the Divine Mother's love, call on the angels who love all beings unconditionally. Ask for help for yourself and for all you feel inspired to pray for. Pray for me. And including those you know are in need of assistance, but perhaps lack the spiritual skillfulness to help themselves. Pray with relief in your heart that is born of total trust. So you have angels, you have guardian angels around you. These could be ancestors that passed on. These could be friends that passed on, lovers, whatever. These could actually just be literally archangels or heaven sent angels that are rocking with you right now. And they're letting you know, like, being that you have these unconditionally loving angels walking with you this week, ask them for some help. And also with the goodness card here, it's also saying, remember to pray for others. Remember to ask for the angels to also cover others. And you'll be shifting your energy. Okay. I feel like this week is a real big shift for this group. And if you need help getting through it, book a personal reading. I am going to start some subscriptions for readings. That was in a poll that I did online. Reading subscriptions were selected, retreats were selected, and virtual healing workshops. So I'm getting to work on some new projects for you guys. I've just I want to wrap up the other program that I was currently doing, the energy shift. And as I'm getting towards wrapping it up, you'll start to see the advertisements for the new stuff. I just don't like to put everything at the same time, then it gets people confused. Like, what are you doing? Which are you doing? You're all over the place. And I'm known for scattered energy. So you'll start to see information about new things and services that I'm offering towards a little further into this month. No, I'm sorry, in August, more into August, because I'll be wrapping up the program in the fall. But anyway, I hope that these resonated with you guys. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Okay. Um, YouTube doesn't put you in the flow of the algorithm unless you pay them to promote your video. So if you're wondering, like, how come I don't be seeing you? And it's because I stopped paying to promote my videos. It's just not fair anymore. I just feel like to fight these algorithms, to get into them, you have to pay money so that they'll put you in the forefront. And I guess that works. There's billions of people on YouTube. But and if you want to be seen out of that billion that are, doing the same thing you're doing, I guess you have to give them a little something. But I ain't doing that no more. I've done it a couple of times and that's enough. So I'm really hoping that you guys will share my videos. I love comments. Remember to leave comments because I want to vibe and get to know the people that are in my channel. I call you light workers, but I don't know you. I want to make sure you're really about that life. And if you're new here, again, I'm Amina Hextol Suma. I am a certified master spiritual life coach, intuitive guide. I'm a certified Neuro Linguistic practitioner, which is just a real fancy way of saying mindset shifter. I'm a chakra energy healing dance instructor, certified level 2 sound healing offerer, and I'm also a certified sacred ceremony leader. So I'm also a mom of 4. 3 of my youngest have autism. They're nonverbal and have ADHD. So I got a lot on my plate that I have to put my energy towards, as well as the people that source sends to me. So I'd love to know more about you guys, book a personal reading, or better yet, join me on Vanessa Retreat to Guinea. I'm going to be doing a live info session all about the retreat. It'll be coming up soon for you to stay abreast of knowing what's going on. Either join my private Facebook group, that information's in the description, because there's a group for the retreat. And if you're in my Facebook group, I'll put the group in there so everybody can find it. And sending you so much light and love on your journey. Can't wait to meet all of you. I hope that I will get a chance to vibe with you guys and really help you connect, not just to the ancestors and to source, but within. And Guinea, West Africa, will help you do that. The people are wonderful. Of course, you got a few people that are going to get on your nerves. That's anywhere though in the world. You always got a few people that you're like, hey, they're pushy. But overall, the people that you're going to meet through my group are very, very kind, very loving, masters at what they do: dance, art, drum, singing, and there's also going to be language instruction. So there's no other trip to Guinea like this one. There's a lot of people trying to copy it, but it's no way. It's not gonna work. Okay, so join me. Don't be that person when the new year comes that's sitting regretting, saying, "Damn, I wish I was in Africa right now, dancing and singing and drumming, or just really celebrating and bringing in 2026." I'll let you be that person. All it takes is a $300 deposit to hold your spot. And if you get it in by August 1st, you only pay $800 for 1 week or $1,400 for 2 weeks. So that's a huge discount for everything that we're going to be offering. But yeah, I said I'm going to do an info session and this ain't it. So join my private Facebook group. And yeah, send y'all so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, I'm going to go try to eat and calm my stomach. I'm on my cycle, y'all. I feel like, but, you know, um, I come from a dance school where we were taught to suck it up, like, and I think I have to stop doing that, where I'll work through pains and sickness and hurt. I had a broken toe once, and I taught a dance class on that broken toe for like 6 weeks before I said, yo, this pain is a little different from a sprain, and went to the hospital and found out I broke it. Had to cancel the rest of my workshops. So don't be like Amina, okay? Take care of yourselves. Love y'all. Bye.